Greetings, our fellow Americans. We are anonymous. The Second Amendment states, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed." The definition of infringed is to break off, break, impair, violate, fail to observe the terms of, to encroach or trespass on the rights, patents, etc. of others. The definition of militia is any military force. Later it adopted the definition of any army composed of citizens rather than professional soldiers, called out in time of emergency. So obviously the Second Amendment has been the victim of rape on many levels. Militias could be said to be a form of checks and balances. It gave the state and local level a form of protection to the individual state within the Union. The United States of America, states meaning the state of being, the way of life. However, forming a militia is currently illegal. The states lost the power to arm their citizens when the power to arm the militia was transferred from the states to the federal government by Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution. Joseph Story wrote, "The militia is the natural defense of a free country against sudden foreign invasions, domestic insurrections, and domestic usurpations of power by rulers. It is against sound policy for free people to keep up large military establishments and standing armies in time of peace, both from the enormous expenses with which they are attended, and the facile means which they afford to ambitious and unprincipled rulers. 2. To subvert the government or trample upon the rights of the people, as with the right to form a militia, the right to bear arms has been infringed also. There are so many laws and metaphorical tape in this country surrounding guns that most citizens don't know if it's legal to carry, conceal, or even own a gun. There is controversy in whether Thomas Jefferson said, "The beauty of the Second Amendment is that it will not be needed until they try to take it away." Well, whoever said it, we salute you. In order to abolish the militia portion of the Second Amendment, they used three basic competing models to interpret it. One being the states' rights model, stating that the Second Amendment didn't apply to individuals. Rather, it recognized the right of the state to arm its militia. Second, known as the sophisticated collective rights model, meaning that the Second Amendment recognized some limited individual right. However, this individual right could only be exercised by members of a functioning, organized state militia while actively participating in the militia's activities. And third, the standard model, meaning the Second Amendment recognized the personal right of individuals. They interpreted it to an old grammar structure, meaning that the collective right to firearms was only to the extent necessary for militia duty, and that the opening phrase was a non-exclusive example. Once again, the Second Amendment states a well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed. Infringed meaning to break off, break, impair, violate, fail to observe, or trespass on the rights of others.